Welcome to Team Tigio Court TV, where we upload videos every single day. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share our videos.
Tell our flat shoals in a happy way, but here's one. Yeah. Huh. Mr. Ratliff, what's going on?
Morning, how you doing?
I'm all right. So let's get on the record in your cases, all three of them. Need to get what we got here for you. So you are positions 2, 3, and 4 on our revocation calendar. And we talked about this a little bit before, but the focus was getting you to a notepad. Thank you, Ms. Nelson. Put it on Ms. Rios's tab. We were making sure you got to the funeral, but the allegation in the 3 warrants, one for each of your 3 cases, is that in December of last year, you got arrested for some new offenses: family violence, battery, cruelty to children, and trespass, all in DeKalb County. I think that's just one case. But you also hadn't plugged into a couple of your other requirements, the parenting course and anger management. So I'm going to ask Ms. Rios to either remind me or tell me for the first time what's going on with those 3 things: arrest, anger management, parenting, and then what she thinks ought to happen in your 3 cases.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Ratliff is 28 years old. He has a 2-year-old son. He was working as a utility manager at Grady.
What does that mean?
Just putting trays together and serving food and stuff in the kitchen.
He is confident that the case in DeKalb is going to be dismissed. I've talked to the mother of his child several times, and his mother. So I believe she's not trying to, I know it's not totally up to her, of course, but she's not trying to go forward, doesn't want to go forward. But that situation, it seemed like there was a misunderstanding. I don't even believe she was the one who called the cops about that. So
the alleged victim in the DeKalb case is the mother of Mr. Ratliff's child.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And when I initially spoke with the state, so there was a little confusion when I asked what they were going to be recommendation. I asked Simpson, she said 30 months, but that was before the new additional warrant. But I thought that since we knew about it the first time, the offer was still including that.
Oh, remind me. So there's also, I have the old warrant, and so I didn't provide a complete description of what is weighing down on Mr. Ratliff. There's the family violence battery from DeKalb, not doing anger management, not doing parenting, but then there's another charge.
That's the PI case that happened within the jail.
Okay.
That happened while he was in custody. And so that's why we didn't have the probation verification the last time.
Yep. Okay. All right. Plus ag assault in jail.
But
All right.
But he's not admitting to those allegations of what happened. He is maintaining that he was the victim in that situation. It's something that happened not while he was out, but yes, within the jail. And he likes to get out and provide for his child. I'm asking for what I initially thought the offer would be, which is revoke. I think that by this time he's been done 6 months.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
We can revoke 6 months and reinstate the balance. I know this the probation's asking for 18 months and to terminate the balance. He doesn't mind being on probation longer, especially to do what he needs to get done as far as little classes and stuff, but he would like to be out. He's dealing with the loss of his grandfather, his family, and their grieving process. I believe his grandma having some health issues.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, he wants to be there to support his mother. His mother, Miss Adams, also would like to talk. Miss Adams, did you want to see?
Well, I will definitely hear from Ms. Adams. Let me just get through a few things before we do that. So I guess we're looking at, there was a 97-day, we'll call it 3-month period And then Mr. Ratliff got out. That was to go to the funeral, and then came back and has done another 50. So it's about 5 months, about 150 days that he's done. Your recommendation is 6 months, which was, you said, the state's recommendation pre-ag assault?
It was 3 months.
3 months.
Pre-ag assault is 3 months. And so I was
Okay.
actually gonna ask it 3 months, but then he said it was 6 months. So I was like,
Okay.
it's whatever time he served.
Got it. Okay, understood. Can I have the PI number for the aggravated assault, please?
900-325.
Okay. Now I can hear from Mom. Ms. Adams, if I need you to come to a microphone so the court reporter can hear you, just,
That's been the mother of the child. She wants to speak too.
okay.
One at a time, just obviously.
Oh.
So,
Okay. Don't touch it.
Hi, Judge. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm wonderful. First off, I have two things. First off, I would like to say thank you for allowing my son to be able to attend my dad's funeral. That's one of his last wishes. And secondly, what are you all feeding him? Jesus Christ, my son has never been that big.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's
I mean, some moms like to see meat on the bones of their boys, and other moms are worried that,
oh no.
Okay.
He
Well-
can come home and he can eat correctly.
okay,
That's not eating right.
all right. I'll let the sheriff know. I don't know that most people have that experience, but what else do you want to share?
Well, first off, this is my son, and I know he's tired. He's tired of coming in and out of the system. He talks to me a lot, and we're all tired. And at this age that he's at now, he spent the majority of his 20s incarcerated, in and out, in and out. I blame myself sometimes because I was a single mom. I did what I could. As he got grown, maybe I should have been more attentive, but I had to work all the time. That's not an excuse for some of his decisions. So with that being said, I'm hoping Irene now has done so much time, has thought about it, has seen how it has affected us as a family, his son, that now he's ready to walk the straight path. And actually on my job, I'm also a chef at the Bell Yard, and I'm a chef at the Starling Curio. Well, we have a program there called Georgia Works, and we are sponsors of that program. I actually have a meeting with one of the colleagues next week with my executive chef to see if maybe we can get him enrolled in that program where he can be at the Bell Yard. He'll be working, doing positive things, getting his life back together. It's not too late. I know you all looking at his background, and I know you see what I see, and it just looks like it's just miscombobulated all over the place, but it's not too late. It's not too late. It's what he wants to do. That's what this is about. It's what Irene Namir Ratliff wants. We can want the best, but it's up to him. But I'm just coming to you to let you know, as a mother, I'm never going to let my son go. I'm going to be there for him. I'm going to support him. I'm a little emotional today because today was the anniversary of my dad and mom's 64th wedding anniversary. They would have been married 64 years. So I'm kind of emotional because I've been on the phone with my mom all day trying to keep her okay. But she wanted me to tell you all that she loves you. Irene, she loves you. She wants the best for you. And that's it. That's all I have to say, Your Honor. And thank you.
You're welcome. Tell me the name. It's called the Bale Yards?
It's the Bell Yard Hotel. It's up by Howell Mill Road.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a Georgia Works program there.
And this is the Georgia Works, the Darlene Schultz, like Georgia Works is a program you have, or it's like the Georgia Works program where they take young men who are trying to emerge from having been in custody and
By program, yes,
yeah.
sir.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you sharing all that and happy anniversary to your folks. All right.
Thank you.
Mhm. Hi there, you are?
Asharia McCrimmon Bailey.
Can you say your last name again?
McCrimmon Bailey.
Got it, Ms. McCrimmon Bailey. Thank you for being here. And tell me how you're connected to Mr. Ratliff.
Yes, I'm his child's mother.
Okay. What do you want to tell me?
I just wanted to start out by saying that, like Ms. Rio stated, we do have a 2-year-old son. He has been incarcerated 6 months, including another county in Rockdale. He did a month there before he came to Fulton County. Outside of that, he's only been around my son for about 5 to 6 months before he's been incarcerated. Mind you, he had came out of prison last year of October. So in between that time, he hasn't really been able to fully connect with our son. Yes, he has been there every single day that he has been out. He's been active financially, emotionally, physically, in all aspects that he should be. But I just don't think that he should be taken away further to where he can't even, it's like, I don't know, I just feel like he should be given another opportunity, at least to be a father. Like, he's an active father. He's there for his child. He does what he needs to do for his son. Yes, we did, have a situation that was a misunderstanding and it was taken out of proportion than what it should have been. He's not, we're both wrong in the situation and things were misinterpreted. I did not call the police. Actually, someone else did. And
Who called the police?
I'm not sure.
A neighbor.
Yeah, I'm not sure who called the police.
Okay.
It wasn't me. And the police decided to move forward. I have been working actively with the prosecutors over there in DeKalb, trying to get the case dismissed. I have on file a waiver of prosecution and affidavit, and so do they. It probably would have been dismissed by now, but he's been incarcerated. He missed his court date. So we are trying to get him out so we can get that case handled and dismissed so he could prolong with his life, anything else that's hindering him as well. So I just hope that you take, what me and his mother have said into consideration. He's not a bad person. I do understand he has a background, but sometimes you can be wrong place, wrong time. Sometimes you can be around the wrong people. And, there's always the opportunity for people to do better and change. And so I just hope that, he is given another opportunity to do so. Like he has worked previously, he's willing to get out and work and do whatever he needs to do to continue to be an active father for his son.
How long have you known Mr. Ratliff?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in prison for some of that, or he was out? How did you meet him?
When I first met him, he was out.
It was before 5 years ago, would have been after, I guess, the cases he has with me, and sort of around about the same time. Where did you guys meet?
In the West End.
Okay. And you have one kid together.
It's both of our first child.
Why is it that you think he'll be around more going forward? He hasn't been around. You mentioned that he's really only been around your son for a few months during the first 2 years. Why would the next 2 years be different? If he gets out now, why is he suddenly going to be straight up guy, working hard, taking care of you, not talking with other people, everyone wants to blame the other crowd. I don't know when I ever meet the other crowd, because the person up here at the podium is always, it was the other guys.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. And I think you misunderstood what I was saying. I had my son when he was in prison.
Okay.
We were together before he even went to prison. That's when you sentenced him to the last time. Remember, he just got out in October. I had my son while he was in custody.
Okay.
That's why he wasn't around. But ever since he's been out, he's been around. He's been in my son's life. in every aspect as he should be. He helps take care of household, financial. Since he's been gone, I've been struggling. Like, no help. He's my only help. I don't have nobody else. Back in February, I was laid off. I haven't been working since.
Where were you working?
I was the staffing manager downtown. They closed the whole office, so everybody got laid off. But it's been hard trying to find work. It's been very hard. And it's just me. When he's here, he helps me. He's been helping me take care of the bills, everything when it comes to our son. Since he's been gone, everything has been going downhill.
Okay. Well, I appreciate what you're doing to take care of the little guy, and I hope you're able to find some new work soon. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Davis, what is the state's perspective on this?
Your Honor, we are in line with probation's recommendation. It was to revoke 18 months and to terminate, I believe, the balance for all of the cases. Ms. Simpson, you can correct me if I'm wrong, so that.
Okay. The three cases here, there's a little more than 4 years left. So it would be shut all those down, and then Rockdale would have whatever's left.
Rockdale County case supersedes that time that we have here.
It runs longer than.
Yes.
Okay. And what is it for?
Case is for 2 counts of terroristic threats.
And do you have a sentencing date?
Disposition date is May 2nd, 2023.
Okay. Got it. He must have gone, his disposition date for these other cases was May of 23 as well. I guess he went from here to Rockdale to resolve that. They must have been pretty close in time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. You would know better than us. All right. So, Mr. Ratliff, anything you want to add?
Just to piggyback off what they were saying, I appreciate y'all. I thank you for letting me go to the funeral too. And I know I make mistakes, and I know I'm not 100% correct all the time, but those people need me. I know my son need me. I got sentenced in the same courtroom. He was 5 months old. So just seeing him go through everything and have to go through this is just, I feel like it's breaking my family apart. And I don't feel like, prison or jail is the answer. I don't think it's the answer. I really don't. I don't know.
So what's the answer? I mean, you've been on probation for a little while, and all these things come up. I mean, why is it going to be different if you get out?
Because I know change necessary. I know change necessary. If I didn't want to change, I would never turn myself back in. I would have tried to be a criminal and run. But I know I want to change, and I know I got to change. So those are one of the reasons. It's many reasons, but I know those one of the reasons why I want to change. Like I got to change. I don't have a choice. I don't know. I'm just tired of jail.
Okay. It's good. It's good that you're tired of jail. Hopefully that will help you going forward in doing things in a different way. Well, Mr. Ratliff, I do find that you violated the terms. Oh, what about that parenting and anger management? You just never got around to that?
I never had a chance.
Okay.
Found out I got out of prison, I had to be a father. I had to, support my son. I never seen him, but that was my first time ever being around him. He was turning 2.
You were actually parenting. You didn't need classes. You were doing the real thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, you still need to take care of those. Life is going to be busy. I do find that you violated the terms of your condition, of your probation, through the 2 arrests, as well as failing to get involved with the parenting course and anger management. What I'm going to do, Mr. Ratliff, is revoke 6 months of your probation, but that's 6 months from today. So it's not the 5 months that you've done. And I will close out your 3 Fulton County case. Actually, you don't need to worry about doing the parenting class or the anger management because I'm closing out the probation after that. So 6 months revocation, and that will address all 4 of the violations of probation to include a felony arrest here. You'll just need to deal with Rockdale on a going forward basis, okay?
Can I do weekend jail, Your Honor?
You're going to do what we just talked about.
I never had a chance to have an alternative besides jail. I always get sentenced to jail.
So you may feel like you haven't had lots of opportunity in life. You have a mom who's doing her best for you. You have a mother of your child who is doing her best to raise the child. And you have had lefts and rights that you could take. You have chosen to take the paths that you've taken. I listened to your mom, and I hear that you may have fallen under the influence of some other guys, but you picked up 3 different felony cases, and they didn't all involve those other guys.
I picked up 1 felony, Your Honor, and I've been incarcerated and caught a charge while being incarcerated.
So I didn't explain it well, but you, in fact, had 3 different felony cases with me before. 1, 2, 3. That's what you were on probation for. And I was doing a bad job of explaining it, but you were complaining to me, gosh, all I ever do is get jail time. And my pushback was, well, you've made a series of choices from 2018 onward to do stuff that gets you in trouble. Your mom's not making those choices. And while I hear her that you may have been rolling with a particular crowd, there's no group liability. Some of these cases that you pled guilty to, you were the only defendant. It wasn't 5 guys, it was you. And so my point is, when you stop making those kinds of decisions, you're not going to be in jail all the time. And I don't say that to say life is simple and it's always easy to make the right decision. It's not. If you're hustling to make money for you or your family, you may feel like, hey, the good money is right here, but it's risky money. But you may do that because it's more money for your family. It comes with risk, and that risk could be, I get arrested if I get caught doing what I'm doing to make money. You're going to need to figure out how to make those choices. The way you've made them up until now tend to be choices that break the law, get you in trouble, make your mom sad, and expose the mother of your child to having to take care of the kid by herself. So when you start making the choices differently, like you tell me you're ready to do, I'm ready to be a dad, I'm ready to go work. You start actually doing that, and then you're not going to find yourself where you are right now. But you're here right now, not because of, you can play the blame game. Oh, no one's giving me a chance. But I'm looking at a bunch of different chances you had, and here you are.
I didn't have a chance. You sent me to prison last time I seen you. You never gave me a chance. I never had a chance. I went to prison, Mr. McBurney.
Yeah, well, you had 3 cases.
It was a first offender. You revoked my first offender. I went to prison.
Well, you're going to leave this conversation feeling like I didn't give you a chance. I'm feeling like I gave you a chance. I didn't revoke 18 months. I revoked a little more time. And when you get out, I hope you being sick and tired of jail makes you make different decisions.